So let's go here. So we have e4, and we will add a we're going to add a comment. Okay. When I first joined Lichess, well, I don't need a long comment. Okay. King's pawn 2 spaces is the traditional and most common way for white to start the game because it allows white's queen and bishop to both move out diagonally. So that's why the move was made. So we see now there is a comment there. It's very interesting that there's a comment there. Now, is that a good move? Is it a good move? Yes, it is a good move. In fact, Bobby Fischer said that it was the best by test. So let's add a symbol. Let's add an exclamation point indicating that it was a good move. And then what did our opponent do? They did that. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, then we'll comment on this. We're going to add a comment. Okay. Black usually replies to e4 by moving their king's pawn 2 squares as well, with the same idea of getting a queen and bishop out early. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to try something. If I click to another game, notice that as soon as I click to another game, it says current game in database Lichess Chastity White Rose 2023 White was modified. Do you want to save it? Yes, this time we do want to save it. And we saved it specifically so that when I go back to it, my comments are still there. So my comments and my exclamation point is still there. So that's important. So we can add commentary, we can add evaluations of the moves with exclamations or question marks. This is actually good. I like hierarchs because it lets me provide commentary on this very conveniently. And it lets me do it through a safe interface, because if I were to just use a text editor, I might make mistakes. I might mess things up. So I kind of like using hierarchs, but I could probably also use ChessX to accomplish the same thing. Okay. So let's just see what we have here. And the next move here was knight to f3. Yes. Okay. We're going to comment here. Okay. Moving the knight to f3 is a very common move for those who want a quick attack on the weak f7 square in combination with a bishop on c4, or perhaps a queen on Yeah, on H5 or F, H5 or F3. Yes. Yeah, there we go. After the knight. Yeah. On H5 or F3 after the knight has jumped to E5 or G5. Okay, I know that's kind of a long comment, but that's true. But moving the knight to F3 is a good move by any stretch of the imagination. It's absolutely a good move. It's using a lot of quick checkmate traps. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a symbol of exclamation point to that move. And then we're going to, yes, we're going to save it. And there we go. So then let's go back to this game and let's try going and adding something. Then, okay, then they moved their knight to C6. I'm just going to add an exclamation point. We're going to add a symbol of an exclamation point. Okay, and then what happens if I close the program? Yes, okay, so it has the same naggy message. So after making changes, I want to save the database. So now let's go back to the original file here. And we will see interesting. Okay, now we see that the date modified has changed. The date has been modified here. And now if we open up this file in a plain text editor, then we see that, okay, I like this. I like what it does here because it has all the PGN tags, but then what it does is after the moves, oh, that's very interesting. Now, I've noticed something. I've noticed that it has an oh, wait a minute. It has a $1. Is that what stands for the exclamation point? Yeah, instead of an exclamation point there, as I expect, it actually is, yes, it's using a $1 in place of it. I don't understand why Hierarchs does that, but I find that very interesting. But it does preserve my comments. It preserves my comments there. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. But it's just weird. So the comments are preserved there. That's very important. The comments are preserved. And I like this. Okay, so what I want to do is just as a quick backup, I'm just going to temporarily, I'm going to, okay, we're going to make a backup folder. Okay, so backup. And we're going to copy this file to backup, just in case we need to revert any unforeseen changes. So yeah, let's look at this. So because if we open it in a text editor, we see these games and the comments that I added from Hierarchs are preserved. Very interesting. Interesting indeed.